jumped over the moon.
Coming to you live from the Phoenix Holding Studio, it's Late Night Live with not Donald Trump. Tonight, we welcome Canoe from Alvey Chain. Plus, some degenerate gamblers. And a whole bunch of crazy. Featuring Jean Baptiste and Skinny Human. Please allow me to introduce myself. Johnny! Thank you. You're up for audience. Thank you. It's fun to be here. Thank you. Okay, stop clapping. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another very special episode of Late Night Live with Not Donald Trump, where I have the honor and privilege of hosting tonight's show from the lavishly luxurious Phoenix Holding Studio. I'm, of course, your host, Not Donald Trump, as well as just a regular businessman and degenerate investor. Our guest tonight is Naur from Alvey Chain. Thank you, Naur, for joining us here tonight in the Phoenix Holding Studio. It's a pleasure to meet you. How are you on this lovely evening?
Hello, and thank you so much for having me. Well, it's really exciting, your intro. I mean, after today that I had an amazing day, that makes a lot of, give me a lot of positivity, and thank you so much.
Excellent, and we hope that day is going to keep being amazing while we have the opportunity to have us in your studio tonight. And that being said, I just want to give a quick briefing of how it's going to work. We'll have an open floor after my questions are done, at which point we'll be allowing the rest of the participants to raise their hands. Until the time, the rest of these beloved community members will remain muted. For those of you listening, to keep things organized and to ensure that questions don't get lost in general conversation, please wait until after I've announced that the floor is open before posting questions or raising your hands. If you have a question that you'd like to ask via text, please post it in the text chat and tag me at JonaldTronDump once we've opened the floor for questions. In the interest of time, please ensure that you eliminate questions to one question per post or hand raise. And just a reminder to those of you listening that absolutely none of us here are financial advisors, and you should always do your own research. Tonight, you lucky listeners have the chance to win a portion of the USD for the best question asked either by voice or by text during the open floor segment of tonight's show. So, now we got all that out of the way. Now, are we ready to begin?
Let's go. Yes.
Perfect. So, to start us off here, before we talk about the project itself, let's get to know a bit more about you. Who the hell are you, and why should these DJs trust you and your team with their hard-earned beans?
Well, where should I start? Let's start with the first. When I came up with the idea to create a fully decentralized blockchain, this started a few years ago. I did my research, and I just wanted to build something on the market that was fully decentralized. And have a huge impact in the future. So it took us about a year to gather the team. Then we did, of course, again, a lot of research. I learned to code. I learned a lot of beautiful things. And after a while, I found out that there's some great developers that they have the same idea as I. So we talked, and then we found out that it's possible to create a fully decentralized ecosystem. At this point, we start working at the Alvey Chain project. We built the blockchain. We added a lot of features inside, so we have our own proof of stake chain, who's live for 7 months now, and the speed is just incredible. The transaction costs are so low. We have a lot of partners, and we are welcome every VGen, like you said, or everyone who would like to build on our chain to try it out. We added on to make it unique, our project. We added our metaverse, and the theme around the blockchain itself. It's about elves and their traits, friendship, and the beauty. So at this point, we have a nice community. We reached 10,100 members today, I think. And we launched our first wrapped version of our Alvey, the native coin on our blockchain. We launched it on Binance Smart Chain. And today we launched our Ethereum version as well. So yes, we are a multi-chain, and we are building as well, meanwhile, the first VR exchange in the world. So I think your community is really exciting about this new thing downtown that should come and check it out.
So then, what does I guess first off, what problems are there? Or sorry, what issues do you see within the current crypto ecosystem that Alvey chain looks to address? And what was the decision that led to creating Alvey chain as a VR based blockchain?
Believe that Alvey chain has the response to all, because the problem that we want to solve is about centralization. So we created a fully decentralized ecosystem, like if you like to call it a fully DAO, who's operated inside our blockchain itself. And we are offering to our community the right to become a validator. It's really, really important these days. Why I'm telling you this is because there is a lot of projects around the world that are claiming, even top projects, I would say CoinMarketCap, they're claiming that they are decentralized. But how? I would like to ask how they are decentralized if they have a company on the back, if they have ventures on the back, if they have a register number, if they have a CEO, how they are decentralized. So we are building this Alvey chain, a fully decentralized ecosystem. We don't want ventures to have the opportunity to become validators. So we are giving this to our community members. And why we are a blockchain, a VR blockchain? Well, is needed. I think it's needed in this space to focus on just one thing and make it perfect. And I believe that with our partners and what we are working at this moment, we strongly believe that we will be the number one metaverse blockchain in the world.
Very interesting. So to talk more about the advantages of VR in terms of blockchain technology, what are the specific advantages of VR blockchain technology that would put Alvey chain above more traditional blockchain formats that are not VR based?
Well, other blockchains, let's say they just they build the blockchain, and that's it. That's it. They offer the like I said, the opportunity to the ventures to get in, and that's what they do. They don't build their own chains with the connection to a virtual reality or to they don't do that. I will give you examples, but I don't like to say names. What I would like to add is the connection between our blockchain itself and the virtual reality attract just projects in that area only. Of course, you can build on our blockchain if you like meme coins, NFTs. That's fine. You can do that, but we our main focus is on projects that are building on VR and on metaverse, because I believe this is the future, and the market needed to have something focused on just that direction.
Oh, no, absolutely. So that being said, give us some examples of how exactly we may interact with the Alvey chain protocol in a virtuality environment. In a virtual reality environment. Once I put on my VR goggles, for example, what would my elf eyes see?
All right. Well, I showed with my community. I've showed them the metaverse, because we have the metaverse in test, and we're planning to launch it fully probably in a week or two. Depends on the test, because the interaction with the blockchain itself, it's needed to be really, really fast. Behind all that, that's one of the reasons that we didn't want to build on already a blockchain like Binance Smart Chain or Ethereum, because we need the fast transactions. We need the fast people. They need to don't wait too much in the metaverse. It's really important, this speed. So if you put your own goggles, you will enter into a new realm of the elves, of the forest of the elves, and you will have to find treasures into the forest, and the treasures can be airdrops from the project that are building on us and our partners. And you can find as well NFTs to collect. And I had a good feedback from a community member who told us to do like a fighting kind of area for them, just to collect more and fight. So it's a good idea, but probably next year we can do that. But right now we are focusing on just hunting into the metaverse. So you will see the forest, the whole forest. You will be able to see as well the castles. We have 3 castles, and one of the castle in the middle of the forest are for us. Yeah, we are connecting directly to the virtual reality exchange with that castle. And the other 2 castles we are renting, because we need to make some money as well to pay the team and everything. So this is how we are doing. So we are renting those 2 castles, and we are planning to add another 3 castles for rent. So people, projects itself, they can rent. They can rent the castle. They can put their banners, their ads. They can put as well characters, NFTs on the walls. It's endless opportunities they can use to add. So our 2 castles are already booked, for 3 months, and by our partners already. And I can say that we are moving really fast. Really fast. We didn't expect that speed, and that makes me happy, because from 28 projects that applied to enter into our world, we choose until now 3. So we still need to check them out. We need to check the teams. So we need to see if the project is serious. That will their community will collide with our community. That will bring positivity in our project. So it's a process. I would say. So now that you let me talk, let me tell you this. If you let me talk, I will do it until tomorrow. So please, you can stop me time to time.
Oh no,
Ask me
by all means, of
questions.
course, absolutely, there's whenever you like. But I do have to say that the PvP aspect of the Alvey chain metaverse environment, especially pretty interesting in terms of how players can interact with each other. Because I never thought that in virtual reality I'd be able to die side by side fighting with an elf. So that being said, one thing that I'm interested as well in terms of the virtuality mechanics. How exactly does the trading aspect of Alvey Chain work in the virtual reality environment? Is it is it that you can engage with some sort of exchange interface through VR?
Exactly. So actually, it's not. I mean, it's not that complicated to build this. But I will explain how it works. So let's start with the beginning. You pass through the gate on the castle. You enter, and you will be redirected to the VR environment. So you have like two gates. You have to click on them, and then you are redirected. And there you can be you are able to trade on Alvey chain only. Yeah, on Alvey chain only. What is the process of this? So we are building an exchange interface on top of Unreal Engine. So let's assume that you play a metaverse game, yeah, and you win points in real time. So this is what we are doing. So we are we have an exchange, yeah, who is actually running on a different server on the background. So there we have integrate the interface with the Unity 3D environment, which allows the API to trade in real time and connect it directly to the to that interface. Now, because people they will ask, but what about the Explorer? How this will be? And well, the Explorer, it's easy. It will just pop up for the beginning like a notification. Then we would like to make it more creative and build an Explorer with blocks who are floating, and you can with your goggles you can find the transaction just by grabbing the block itself. So it's really exciting, and I believe that it will run for tests. I mean, for like 3 months of tests with our community to find bugs. But I can say that the mechanics behind it are really, really simple. It's just like a game, but you are doing trading in real time. So instead of winning points, well, this is connected directly to the exchange itself to transfer to you the data and add it into your wallet.
It definitely sounds like it's going to be a much more interesting and much more engaging way to trade, or to do literally anything on a blockchain than simply, the traditional way right now is you go to a at least in terms of the DeFi side, you go to your DEX, say Pancake Swap, Ape Swap, Uniswap, whatever the hell, and then define your transactions. You go on to BSC scan, Ether scan, input your wallets, transaction hashes, whatever. It's a very technical, very almost business-like interaction. I guess, blot out finance is at its core strictly business, but it sounds like it's going to make things a little bit more fun and engaging, and kind of, how in a lot of movies or TV shows, everyone always envisions, the 3D environment as you put on the goggles, you put on the glasses, and you see all these different things, these interfaces floating around you. That, like you said, you can just reach out and grab, and you can actually see it physically tangible as opposed to just like numbers or letters on a screen. This is very intriguing to me in terms of how it may potentially change just the underlying nature of interacting with blockchain, with crypto in general.
Our target, to be honest, are the stock traders as well, because we like to sell the software to stock companies, stock trader companies, and I believe that what we are offering, because everything comes with our blockchain integrated. So when they will do the trade and try, they need to connect to our blockchain and do so. Means that the cost efficiency for a big company by using our software, I mean, it's just unbelievable. Let's put it this way: someone, I mean, a big company for just one trading setup can pay over $10,000, and they need to change that every single year. But with the goggles, they can have it like probably a year, 2 years. Let's put it 1 year as well, the same amount of time. But with the goggles, they cost just $280. I mean, the MetaQuest Oculus is so cheap for them that they will make a huge profit just by using our software. And the goggles means that the target is one of the targets is the crypto space. The other is the stock traders and companies in general, to allow them to trade in a virtual reality world, and they can be as well really active, and the attention when you are active, and even into a game, you can see that your brain blood is it's so, I mean, it's you have adrenaline. It's really entertainment in the same time.
It's much more engaging than the traditional web interface.
Oh, yes, indeed. But we will have a web interface as well, just in case for people who like to do like a trading and they don't have the goggles. So you can open multiple charts, even for information, about 50 of them. This will be like from other exchanges, just to make your DCA, or I mean, every trader would like to use. And I would say that we are thinking we are taking crypto on another level. So probably we have traders that they know how is to stay on your chair for hours and hours. But doing this up and be active, that's just incredible. I think everyone will enjoy VR trading for sure.
One thing you mentioned, getting the traders up off their chairs and interacting with the virtual reality. One thing that I'm thinking, just in terms of accuracy, given how virtual reality headsets, just virtual reality in general, interact between the user and the virtual reality environment, when we're dealing with financial transactions and financial decisions in the virtual reality environment, especially when it comes to things that are as fast-paced as trading, how do you ensure that the VR system accurately captures the user's movements in order to ensure that the decision that they're making in the VR environment is the actual decision that they intend to do? Like if they're clicking on one button, like, because we all know, buys and sells in an exchange happen pretty much instantaneously as soon as somebody hits a button. So how do you ensure that the movements of of the users within the VR environment, that there isn't the risk for miscalculation, and the program interprets somebody making a sell command when they actually mean to make a buy command, for example?
Well, the interface, we leave the interface the same as a traditional exchange, just to not. I mean, we don't want to add more features. It will be as easy interface of the exchange itself, just to not put more information there that could put people in trouble to understand. And I would like to say that just by having so much charts over, over the environment itself, that that helps the traders, to just put a chart in the background a chart who did his own work or did his own, I will say, DCA, or depends on what the trader would like to use that to have an example how to trade directly in the. So he can look actually after the I would say the chart itself and check if his strategy is the right one, if the strategy will bring him a good income, and of course the buttons that they have to push is just sell, buy, just like any other exchange. They have to be careful, of course, just not to push the wrong button in the same. I mean, it's just like on your PC probably. If you are not too careful, you can sell instead of buying. I mean, those are some things that we can't ensure that the human mistake could not happen. So probably if a trader is stressed when he's doing these trades, then I believe that he needs first to do some yoga, but we cannot ensure that if he's doing a mistake, it's about our product. So yes, I mean, we will have those tests until people will used to it, and then with YouTube videos and people using our product, then I would say they will understand better how it works.
Oh, exactly. And that being said, a reminder to those of you listening, make sure that you never trade while under the influence, because financial decisions are important, and you do not want to be making those without both a clear mind and body. Now, in terms of the token associated with this project, now, I believe that there's a lot of word going around right now that Alvey chain is another one of the big success stories in the decentralized decentralized world. The token associated with this project, I believe, when it launched to the Binance Smart Chain 2.5 weeks ago or something like that. I've been seeing some news as well that the latest news that I've seen not pegged, but it mentioned that that in terms of charts, the chart for this token had gone to about 70x at its peak, which I think is actually even more now. In the short time that this token has been live, have you expected such a significant amount of growth in that short amount of time?
I didn't expect that anything as I experienced in this moment. I thought it would be a slowly climb, like I planned. I planned to have a healthy chart. That's one of the reasons that when I'm doing my research regarding my AMAs or Twitter posting, I prefer to choose the best help. So because we need a healthy chart and not just one who just goes up and goes down really quickly, and as well by delivering what we promised, because we have like on our Telegram group, we had a to-do list with the marketing. So single day we just did that, and actually helped us to create a strong community and a strong community of traders. It's really important that we have some traders, because we have Alvey chain on Binance Smart Chain and on Ethereum. We have zero tax, means that the traders just joined us so fast, and we have our community of traders. And of course, you need to get involved in a project. If you want that project to succeed, you need to be there day and night. I remember when I started, we started with Pinkcell, and I didn't thought that will be such a huge success so fast. So I didn't knew that we will have the soft cap when it started. And when first we did 2x, I mean, the price went 2x from the listing. That day I remember that I cried, and people heard me over because I'm with our community all the time in the voice chat. I mean, all day in the voice chat, and they heard me and they make fun of me. But still, I mean, that's how much we love what we are doing, and we appreciate our community so much.
No, absolutely, because the community is like with literally any project. The community is the driving force behind the success of any project. Because no matter how good of a project, how good of a framework, really, no matter how good of anything that you put forward, all of it really means nothing unless there's a significant, or at least a significant community presence behind to actually both help develop and also just outright use or engage with the product, with the service being provided. Now, that being said, what do you think that such success of your sorry, just rephrase. What do you think the rapid success of your token says about the current state of decentralized finance?
I think that that was a good idea to start a project fully decentralized, because people needed that, and that's one of the reasons that probably we had such a huge success, because we offered something to the people that they were like, everyone missed Ethereum at ICO, everyone missed Solana at ICO, or any other project. Well, now they jump here and they see that we are actually building something. We have our products and we are launching more products, and they are like amazed that they didn't miss that. So I mean, that gives us a huge amount of positive energy to continue and make it better and better just for our community. Because to be honest, our community is one of the best that I saw in whole crypto space. So to me, our community is so strong that it's just unbelievable.
Absolutely agree, and I'm really looking forward to seeing where Alvey Chain goes from here. But that being said, how much of your roadmap would you say that you've covered so far, and then what makes now the best time to invest in the project?
Well, we are at the beginning at this moment. We just started. We just started with marketing. We just started. Of course, people know us already around the crypto space, but we want more. We want to go bigger. We need to we need to attract more investors on our side. We need as well to offer more and more products, because the products are really important. It's not just the marketing. We need products, and just by having this amazing community with us, that just brings to the roof. I would like to add that our blockchain, it's meant to be decentralized, but we are creating an environment where people right now, at this moment, if they join, they have the opportunity to become validator, to stake coins, to build, and to start all over in the whole crypto space. Because the mentality that I saw so far, even on Binance Smart Chain, was like, let's do a 3x, 4x, and that's it. Well, this is not, I would say, this is not a future mentality. I had yesterday an example for someone in the voice chat last night, and he told me, like, I have a friend of mine who went to be a validator from Solana. Means that he entered to become a validator there, and he put like $1,000 and start the validating process. Then after a while, he made so he's making like monthly $100,000 just by becoming validator. So why people should not see the big picture here? What we are offering at Alvey Chain, we are offering a chance to become a validator, which is really, really important. I believe the best way to see the big picture is just to have small amounts on the wallet, in the wallet of our wrapped version on Ethereum or on Binance Smart Chain, and then to be ready to swap it over our blockchain to start the validator process. That will offer them a good start if they want to be on the long run with us.
Excellent. So, given this up your validation and with people stepping up, putting their hard-earned money down to become validators, what measures are you taking to ensure the security of investors' assets and to assure them the legitimacy of this project?
Well, just by having the part of the codes from Bitcoin itself, yeah. We used a lot of codes in our chain, but part of the codes are from Bitcoin itself, and we integrated the EVM. So at this point, right now, at where we're sitting, we have our own AVM. AVM means Alvey Virtual Machine, which is there's I think there's probably 3 or 4 projects who reach that level of to have his own virtual machine. Means that the security of Bitcoin itself is so high that we applied as well on our chain, and on our wallet on Windows and Linux. You can actually save your wallet backup, and if something happens with your laptop, it's really easy to have it from a stick and slide it into your new laptop and start all over again with your coins and everything that you had there. And the wallet itself, it connects directly to the nodes, the nodes of the server. At this point, we didn't start the full I would say, a swap for one side to another. We are planning to do this week, so because we are integrated the payment system, it will take a little bit longer than we expect, but we will rush the process and start this. I mean, it's a easy way that our investors are assured that they can actually, if they like and they have some coins they want to sell. I believe it's important to just swap it with euros, dollars, and everything they would like to swap. And this is really important. They don't need to go over a centralized exchange to do so. And we are offering, I think, a freedom of choice directly from their own laptop, to not have all the processes needed to swap one side and another.
Excellent. Thank you very much for the clarification on that, and look forward to seeing where this goes from here. That being said, now we're going to go ahead and open the floor to questions from the studio audience. A reminder that in the interest of time, please ensure that you eliminate questions to one question per post or hand raise. If you're asking your question via voice chat, please ensure that you are not beginning your question with, "I have a question," or "Hello, can you hear me?" in order to avoid being skipped. For those of you asking your questions via text, please ensure that your questions are relevant to the project currently being interviewed in order to avoid being skipped. So, that being said, we're going to begin the voice chat with Azekage, if I can get my mouse on you. Azekage, please go ahead and ask your question.
From over here.
Hello, I'm good, thank you.
So
Yeah.
my question is on the public profile of the team. So
Yeah.
going to your I went to your website, and actually I didn't get any real life information on the team themselves. The names there sound like a game character name, and I clicked on the Twitter link connected to each of the dev team, and the Twitter accounts, all of them were barely 3 months old. So I would like you to tell us who you are, and if possible, share us real life picture of you guys so we can know you guys without, because there are situations in which somebody can come and meet us and tell us that they are the owners of this project, we should do this or do that, and we will not know because we really don't know who you guys are. So please tell us, who are you? Let us see you. Thank you.
All right. Well, I can definitely see that you didn't went to our video AMS, but I would kindly suggest to just go into our chat and browse our videos on YouTube with the team, with the team AMA. We are doing AMAs as well, face-to-face directly with our community. Sundays normally we are doing this. So I mean, if you like to find a LinkedIn on myself on our thing, I will never ever do that in my whole life, because that's the purpose that we are planning to stay decentralized. We don't have a company. We don't want a company. We don't have our, I mean, if you don't like our, or you don't understand our name, or my name, Nor, means fire. Everything that we build with this project, it's around the team of elves, the elvish team. So we are KIC with Pink Cell, with a server provider where our blockchain is running. So if you are extremely, I mean, if you would like to check more about us, I will kindly suggest to go through our pin messages and check all the links with the team live directly on the Discord. We did on Discord. We did on Telegram. Even on YouTube, we did it many times. So yeah, if you like, you can you can join us there in the check on the pin message and browse them. Maybe you are used with.
Thank you very much. I will surely do that.
Yes, we have on the pin, but if not, I will post probably tomorrow. I will ask part of my admins if they can find all of them and put it. I don't know, again directly. This way, people will see it. But I'm doing live AMA, video AMA with our community every Sunday. As I said, last Sunday we didn't. I didn't did that because we had a lot of work with Ethereum launch. So yeah, I mean, people who were with me into the chat, they know who I am, they know my name, they know where I live. So yeah, we are a big a family of elves.
Thank you very much for the response. Azakaga, does that answer your question?
Because I hadn't seen. You're welcome.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to step on either. Azakaga, does that answer your question? I didn't hear what your response was.
Yes, it does. It does. I just wanted to say that I'll actually go through the pinned message and also on the YouTube because I didn't check YouTube. I checked Twitter and the website. So thank you very much. I'll do more research on your
yeah,
project.
just go on the pin message, please, because we have like 4 member teams who did all the we did on Discord a lot of live AMA, and one of our admins added on his own YouTube and pin it on our chat. So you should find it there. Really easy.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Azakaga, for your question. And moving over to the text chat, we have Angela Christie, who asks, will the Alvey chain have more than 21 validators? How will the Canoe consensus model function in terms of network consensus compared to how BFC works? And will there be a rotation for the validators to take turns to mint new blocks?
Well, the answer is really, really simple because you compare it with BSC, yeah? So BSC is sitting at around 100,000 TPS at this moment. We have just 7,500 TPS. We just like to say that we are faster than Solana, yeah. So just between us. So I mean, we can scale to 100,000 TPS, but we don't have validators right now. That's why we are we're trying to bring in a lot of validators to scale to that speed. And the rotation of the addresses itself, that it's fully decentralized just by having this amazing code from Bitcoin. So actually, you can become a validator, and the rotation, it's fully decentralized, means that the blockchain itself is searching and looking for how long in the history and how many points a validator have in their wallet to reward him first. It's really interesting that the validators, if they are taking their own coins and use it, well, means that in the future they will become a smaller. I mean, there will still be validator, but the blockchain itself will get someone higher to send him the rewards much bigger. So it means that it's impossible to trick the system. It's really well executed, and I mean, we are trying to connect real validators from stakers, yeah. Because if you have a smaller amount of coins in your wallet, then your status of validator it's automatically came to a staker. But to become a validator, I will repeat this, and I would like to add, to become a validator, well, you need to stake, and you need to wait 2,000 blocks process to have the status of a validator.
Excellent. Thank you very much for that response, and thank you, Angelia Christie, for your question. Now, at this point, we only have time for one more question from the community. I know that we had a lot of things that they wanted to discuss, but of course, time flies when you're having fun. So our last question for the night is going to go to Titanium XPR in the voice chat. Please go ahead and ask your question.
Hello?
Hello, sir.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, perfect.
All right, thanks for the opportunity. All right. So I want to ask, do you have plans to incorporate chat system in your game, and gamers can create group so that they can challenge each other in the tournaments? Hello?
Yeah. For Chinese group, you said. Am I? Yeah.
Okay. So many projects look great. Only they are on their white paper, on their roadmap, but face many difficulties trying to implement the project mission and end in failure. How does your project overcome every obstacle in this project development?
All right. Thank you so much for this question. And I'll be short with you. Just try our product. Just that simple.
All right.
Try for yourself. Like I said, many projects indeed tried to do this, to do that. They gather amount of money to build this, to build that, and only promises over promises. But we have products. You just need to check them, and by your own opinion, well, you'll make a decision. I believe it's important to have your products ready, because at this moment we are working at our new roadmap, because this roadmap version 1.0, it's, 85% I would say is done, and we are looking to bring the new roadmap soon. So I would suggest to go over, of course, our white paper, download our wallet, ask for free coins from us, from the admins, and with your only address, because Alvey address is unique. You can check and do a transaction. We'll do it in real time. So sometimes I'm doing this with my community and they just love it. So let me explain how I'm doing this, and it's really exciting actually. So I'm doing with a share screen of the wallet, and someone of our community is sending the address, our address. So I send them, and I count down like 3, 2, 1, send. And it's really instant that sometimes they are screaming on the other side, just confirming this. So it's really exciting. You can, you can check us out. Come to when you have time and you're free. Just let's do that to see how it goes. It's really, really exciting.
Oh, that's cool. All right. Can I answer another question, please?
Unfortunately, we don't have time for you to answer a second question, but I appreciate you being able to ask your first question. So we're going to move, we're going to sneak in one more question. I know that Kay has had their hand up for a while in the voice chat. So Kay, I'm going to let you get the last question of the night to close us out. Please go ahead and ask your question.
Thank you so much, sir. Hello, Sir Noor.
Hello.
My question is all about the bridging system of Alvey chain. What would you consider first, bridging with SEX or rather the DEX?
All right. This is a good question, because we had this yesterday as well. Someone who asked us. So how it works? Well, we launched our ALV on Ethereum, yeah, and we launched our LV on BNB, yeah. Means that we have the bridge ready after the centralized exchange listing. And why we are doing this is because we need the backup from the centralized exchange itself to bring us a solid liquidity and to take the price in real time from the both sides. So this will be after the centralized exchange listing. It's needed. I saw project that did before, or the arbitrage between was devastating. So I believe it's a good thing to do that. So unfortunately, my time as well is really running out. I have another AMA right now who started. So today I'm holding 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 AMAs. So thank you so much. I have to go over there. So thank you so much. I'm in a rush like crazy today. Thank you so much for this amazing AMA, for this amazing community, and you guys are just amazing, just from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your question. Thank you very much, Naur, for joining us here tonight with in the Phoenix Holding Studio representing Alvey Chain. It was an absolute pleasure to have you. We wish you all the best for your project.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And the best for your community and for you. Thank you. You're an amazing, amazing guy, and your community is so, so cool. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It's an absolute pleasure being able to have this opportunity with you here tonight. So give it once again for Naur from Alvey Chain. So, now that you're here for the team, it's time for you to decide. Are you bullish on this project? Or are you bearish? Will you ape in? Or will you jeet out? And with that brings us to the end of another episode of Late Night Live with Not Donald Trump. Thank you again to Phoenix Holdings for the opportunity to have us in your studio tonight, and thank you all for tuning in with us. Have a good night, and we'll see you all next time. Help control G population. Stay in order. Friends and family.